till then. Over.
All right. Have 3 platoon training. Doing a little foot patrol.
3-3 copies of it.
3-2 copies all.
3-4 copy.
3-1 ain't copying shit. And I know how to make shit look really good. And this is supposed to be, you know, basically Germany, kind of, like Eastern European type area. Looks right. Dropkick Murphys count as Irish because they'd be ahead. Yeah, Dropkick would definitely be ahead. All right, so Yogi's probably like 15, 16, somewhere in there. Still to this day, one of the best fucking concerts I've ever been to. Dropkick Murphy. Hey, you guys ever have a chance to see him on St. Paddy's Day? Do it.
3-2 to 3-6 over.
It's in traffic for 32.
3-2, I want you to set up a danger crossing at waypoint 2 over.
Danger crossing waypoint 2.
Conor McGregor? Nah, I can't stand him.
3-6 out.
Played Aftershock last year, was sweet. Nice. Like we got 3-3 pulling up the rear. 3-2 on point. 3-4 number 2. 3-1 smack dab in the middle. No one in Ireland can stand him either? Yeah. I like quiet professionals.
This is 3-3. Set it over. We have one of your guys fucking back here with us. We'll get him brought up to you.
Does look like Germany,
Roger
Switzerland.
That. Don't
Yeah.
make him feel lonely. Over. So copy 3-3.
All stations, this is 3-2. We're setting up the danger crossing now, requesting 3-4 to hold short.
Yes, just walk in front of his barrel, Tabor. What are you doing? You know better.
3-4 copies. Hold short of the
I am shaming you right now. You can't see it, but I'm looking at you disappointedly with a knife hand. No.
Havoc 3, short haul
No.
for danger crossing. 3-1 holding.
Oh yeah, Liam Neeson? Yeah, okay. Yogi, you just dropped to like 17th.
All stations, this is 3-2. Danger crossing established. Go ahead.
Havoc 3, Oscar Mike. Cross that danger crossing.
Where are patrols at? They're on the far side of their patrol route.
3-2,
I
3-4.
love that these guys follow roads. Like, if you put a waypoint, like, put their patrol near a road, they'll follow it. Fucking love that.
Three 3-4. We're gonna punch about 100 meters east of you and then hold there.
3-2 copies.
3-1. You're gonna take point once you get out of this danger crossing. Over. 3-1 copies. Taking point once we get across. Over. 3-2. You'll fall in the rear.
Alright,
Rear
so
copy.
far not too bad. A pretty close 100 meters, but yeah. Probably pushed to the edge of the tree line. Not losing to Liam Neeson? You've already lost to Liam Neeson. You know he has a very particular set of skills, right?
3-1 is crossing at this time.
These guys are gonna be probably up in here by the time they get over
once
here.
3-1 pushes out, go ahead and fall in behind them. 3-4 copies. Break
Havoc 3, be advised, our Mike's got some serious bunions. He's back between 3-3 and us. He's catching up as quick as he can, but keep an eye on him if you can see him.
Roger 3-4.
No one can
He's
tell
on
you
my
what 100
position right
meters is in ArmA. Yeah, true. He's from Northern Ireland. He's not well, I'm pretty sure if he's from Ireland, that makes him Irish. And that's how that works.
It's 3-4, we're Oscar Mike.
Alright, I'm gonna bring us in closer here. Anything over that border, there's something else. Well, I'll have to take your word for it.
3-2, this is 3-3.
It's in traffic.
Be advised, my lost team's about to cross the crossing time now.
Copy.
3-3 out.
Do it. Good Stevens.
Drewman's going to set up a danger
Don't you do it, Warnick.
crossing for the Platoon, over.
Good Warnick.
Three, 4 copies, we're holding short.
I'm assuming they've already spotted this patrol, but not sure. Yeah, because they said they spotted some squads around waypoint 3, which is where they're at, so they know these two squads are here.
OMS is 3-1, we're going to need a minute to get a stage crossing set up, break. We need to get our point team consolidated, over. Roger 3-1.
Our drum is Romeo, so he should be running the drone right now.
Three shot holding.
Drum headed the wrong way with the drone. Nice. He was a little directionally challenged. It happens.
3-4 is going to hold on hill 6-7.
Roger, 3-3 and 3-2, you can push up a little bit. 3-3, get up to hill 6-1. 3-3 copies. Just 3-1, danger crossing set, we're crossing time now. Alright.
Why are you guys setting up more security?
Proceed to
We already
waypoint
have
3.
a danger
Watch
crossing
your northern
set down
flanks
here.
for infantry. Over. Actually, watch both flanks.
Better not
over.
cross in front of them. Good job.
3-3 copies.
Just 3-4, we're crossing the danger crossing time now.
And they are going to be like on top of each other's dicks here in a second.
3-4, just 3-6 over.
Yeah,
3-4.
what the guy said there in chat. Cham. Very, very good map.
Possible.
It does require
3-4,
contact,
movement to
uh,
the platoon
assets,
east,
or no,
over.
global mobilization assets. But we ripped a bunch of the stuff
This
out
is
of that,
3-1,
so
we
it
have eyes
wasn't
on that
like
marker.
20
We're
gigs.
seeing nothing right now.
But it is
Over.
a very, very well done map. Hands down my favorite map in
3-4
ArmA now.
copy. We're punching east about 100-150 meters from our current pause into the woods.
This is Romeo, they're not on the markers anymore, they're like 100 meters northeast and southeast.
Yeah, they're basically on top of you guys at this point.
3-4, just 3-6. I want you to move east, set up a base of fire so we can cross that field to waypoint 4. How copy? Over.
3-4 copies, move east, set up base of fire on the edge of the tree line.
Good, hurry back. 3-6 out.
Alright, Ring Rose, you got me.
Gotcha.
Alright, Roger. Go ahead and hop in that BTR that's up there on the hill and just sit there and wait.
Anytime.
They try and cross that opening, I'll tell you to light them up.
3-1, this is 3-2.
Send it over.
Thank you to Ring Rose and Hardman for not making me download 20
Roger.
kilobyte map. Guessing you mean gigabyte? Yeah. It wasn't, the map's not that big. It's the
3-4.
global mobilization
Believe
assets
contacts to our southeast,
that are
close, about 150 meters.
that are that
we're
big.
returning fire.
Yeah, copy 3-4. Baron 107.
They're right on top of each other.
Fucking 2 squads worth.
3-4, this is 3-3. We're asking Mike to fucking assist you out.
Roger, 3-3. The best place is probably going to be to our left. Our right's wide open in the field.
This is 3-2 getting online.
Stop stepping on each other's dicks.
This squad's about to fucking run head on into fucking 3-2. Yeah, there it goes.
3-1, this is 3-2.
Send it.
Stewart just got hit.
Close contact directly east of you.
Roger.
Ryder just got hit.
3-4 to 3-6.
3-2 go in and hold. 3-2 go in and hold and shift fire right. My team is right on top of those contacts.
This is 3-4. Be advised, we're guys within 50 meters of us to our south. We're pushing to clear that time now. Getting eyes on the field.
Copy 3-4.
Pushing out, clear this area.
3-4.
I need to get some, yeah, 3-3's maneuvering some guys down here.
3-4 to 3-6.
You go for a sandwich right now?
Send it.
Pizza? Yeah,
Watch your
pizza
southeast
would,
over.
pizza would be better, but I got tamales.
Disregard red smoke. Red smoke on top of friendly.
I got tamales getting ready to be done.
Copy.
Yeah, we're using lambs. Lambs is much less of a performance hit, and it actually works for our group size.
3-3-1.
Send it 3-1 over.
3-1, 3-2 hit a patrol on the northeast on this fucking tree line. We're currently sweeping through.
Can't
Looks like
order
we're all
pizza,
clear.
everything is closed? Even the pizza joints are
Copy
closed?
over.
Oh yeah, I guess it's late as fuck there, isn't it? Alright, you're just sitting and
Havoc
waiting in that
3 is
BTR,
3-5.
right?
3-3 is 3-7, send traffic over.
I affirm I have
3-7, be advised, 3-3 is clear
Yep,
out
just
to our
hurry
south.
up and
Ready to
wait.
stop pushing on waypoint 4.
Roger.
Once you
You and
see a
3-4
good
start
chunk of
pushing up.
guys get across
figure out a way
that,
to get
start
across
crossing that
waypoint 4
field,
here while we
then
sweep out the
you
northern
can
area.
engage.
3-1 and 3-2 over.
Roger.
3-7, 3-3 is Oscar.
This is 3-1, the northern part of this tree line is
All the
all clear
pizza
over.
places have closed, dude. Really?
Roger, 3-1, go ahead and just set up a little security
Yeah,
on the north side.
Our pizza joints
to
haven't
cover
shut
the
down.
crossing
They're
to
busier
waypoint
than ever
4.
right now.
Over.
German's already on it, over.
2-7 out.
3-3 to 3-6 over.
Send a 3-6 out.
Papa
Trying to
smoke
find a
out
sweet
to
spot for
the
AI
fucking
right now.
northeast, covering crossover.
What I'll say in terms of the AI mods, because I've used both and
3-6
shit,
out.
VCOM is very good, but VCOM doesn't work when you're
3-2
doing
is
large scale
3-4,
stuff.
ready to cover
It
when
adds
you're
too
good to
many
go.
scripts. It's too much of a performance hit,
3-3 copies will advise.
and the basically the lag between the server telling the AI to do something and it actually being able to do it when you have a lot of people on the server is just too much for VCOM to really cope with. So it doesn't really add anything. But small scale stuff, if you're talking, only doing shit with 20, like 10 to 20 guys, VCOM works
3-2 is
great.
3-1 over.
But if you're
Traffic.
40 plus,
Which way
No.
are you facing right now, over?
We're facing east at this time, just directly south of you.
Roger that out.
other places are delivering curbside only. Yeah, same thing here.
3-3 to 3-7 over. Send it up. Are you guys crossing that field first, or what's going on here? Yeah, 3-3 is crossing. We're just popping out a couple of 40 smokes per 3-6 over. Roger. Alright, 3-2 is going to move behind you. 3-4 will move, and then 3-1 will bring in the rear.
Always bringing up the rear. That was HE. Huh.
Oscar Mike.
Looks like we had some network frame drops.
3-2's following you out.
I wonder if Twitch's ingest servers are
Were you
having a hard
spacing?
time right now. Yeah, Tom. So like, VCOM would work well for you. I mean, I would say honestly, try both of them and see which one you like more. I really, really enjoy lambs.
3-4, this is 3-2.
Which is having issues. Posted something about it on Twitter. Right on. Yeah.
3-4, this is
Their
3-2.
ingest servers are
Go for
having some
3-4.
problems.
We're gonna hook around
Only
south
dropped
so
a
we don't
couple
block
frames,
your
but
fucking
don't be
barrels
surprised if
requesting you move north
things
of
get a
the
little
over.
choppy. There's nothing I can do about it if Twitch is having problems.
We'll move north. Bravo, pull it up north.
Check net.
Check net.
Havoc 3, this is 3-3 over.
3-7, send it.
3-7, be advised, 3-3 is going to move past waypoint 4, clear out the buildings just here on our pods over.
Roger, 3-2, gonna push up north on waypoint 4. You're gonna be retaking point, and when we continue waypoint 5, over.
3-2 copies.
Alright, go ahead and engage the next batch that goes
3-2 is
across.
over.
Send traffic.
I haven't
Call
even
wing
seen a
crossing.
patch
We're gonna
yet.
follow you in. Over.
Oh, right on.
Bravo,
And they're
crossing
moving in
on this
defilade.
Roger.
Using a combination of both at the moment. Oh, right on.
I take it back. They're
3-2,
out a couple
call it
for
when you
like
hit the tree line, and 3-4
5
pick it
meters,
up.
and that's about it.
Right on. Don't give away your position then.
No, good.
3-3, this is 3-2.
Send it for 3-3 over.
We're gonna be moving north of you, just north of waypoint 4 here.
Solid copy
Here.
3-2, we have cleared out these buildings, we are holding for the fucking east flank over.
Copy. 3-1, this is 3-2. 3-1, this is 3-2.
Send over.
Be advised, we're all across the tree line at this time.
Roger, we're falling again. Over.
Holy hell, that's a big chunk crossing all at once.
Havoc 3, this is 3-3 over.
3-7, send it.
3-7, can you confirm
Yeah,
on 3-3?
just
Fall
that
in the
perfect
rear
little bit of
Circle Chain Column
defilade
again.
there.
Yeah, affirm. 3-2, go ahead and punch out a little bit more north towards waypoint 5. 3-4,
Picked a nice
get
spot
up
to
behind
cross.
them. 3-1, then 3-3, over.
Through cops for third.
Alright, you're gonna have a friendly squad basically pushing towards the tree line that they're in now. They're gonna be at roughly your 10 block right now.
Havoc 3, be advised. We
Roger, I'll
got
keep an eye out for him.
enemy squads 2 times northwest of waypoint 5.
How is server doing with rain? Oh, the server doesn't really give a shit about rain. It did drop a little bit when this engagement over here started, which was a little weird. Yeah, that's it. Nothing in
Havoc 3, short
terms
all.
of like having to straight up stop and shit like that.
Disregard my last. Continue movement.
Playing Red Dead while watching the stream, nice. Oh yeah, look at that. They're staying on the backside of defilade and shit. Being all stealthy. Not sure why this first group is so grouped up. These guys are just kind of lagging behind. I'm gonna say, you guys gonna make the fucking turn sometime today, or? Go over here, fuckers. Over here.
Three 3-7, over.
Okay, you're gonna make me just
You
fucking
copy
run
those
you guys
optimal
in here.
markers north of your position on waypoint 5, over.
Solid copy on those markers, 3-7.
Say again, over.
Copy all. 3-2 copies all.
Drum's got to be able to see him right now. They're right underneath his
Okay.
drone.
Break, BTR, defilate towards the fucking west, 275, roughly 400, 300 meters.
Ah, Tabor spotted him.
Roger, 3-1.
3-4 copies. It's to the west of your position, correct? 3-2.
Correct.
Alright, they're in that tree line. Start scanning. Shoot at anything
3-1's
you
got
see.
shots west.
I'm scanning.
3-3 has those shots as well, bearing 302, about 200 meters up.
Should be basically like direct east of where you're at.
3-3 is Street 1. We're gonna be pushing on them on the right, so hold pause for now.
3-3 copies, hold
They're
on.
really good at playing hide and seek.
Three 2s, 3-4. I got an AT team coming up.
They're
to
not
you.
that good.
Point
You
them
should be
toward
able to see them.
Good copy.
Visual.
Disregard, we see it. We're prepping.
BTR's engaging.
He's gonna get taken out by cannon here.
Is Romeo, that BTR got hit with something when it's firing?
Yep,
It's
he
catastrophic.
did.
3-4, we hit it with a Moz. It's catastrophic.
Roger, good shot, 3-4. 3-1, this 3-3.
This 3-1, we got eyes on you, we're shifting fire right.
Pretty successful engagement there.
Yes, I'll copy. My blue force is incorrect from the rest of my squad, just be advised.
Yep, copy that, 3 of you.
3-3. This is 3-3 over.
It's in traffic.
Are you still in contact over?
Negative. No,
Alright,
no further
they survived another one.
contacts to the north or northwest at this time.
3-3 out. Alright, Havoc 3, 3-2, 3-4, keep that base of fire, 3-1 and 3-3 sweep north, and clear
I
out
think
those
you
areas.
might just be
Marked by
blind.
those OPFOR markers over.
You have not trained in the ways of the OPFOR
copies,
enough.
we're gonna be crossing shortly.
At this point,
3-4
I've gone against our guys so much,
3-4's
like I
primarily
could
holding
spot
west,
a
3-2
hair on a
over the
fly's
north.
ass at 1,000 meters as long as it was OCP.
3-1 is 3-6 over.
Street 1, send it over.
Well, I'm normally
Cross
good,
on the
pretty
east
good at
side of
spotting
3-2.
because I'm spot,
Cross north,
but I'm
east
just normally
side of
spotting
3-2
them from
over.
top down.
Right.
Three 4. This is 3-2.
Is it marker with captain?
for
Oh,
3-4.
that's the UAV.
Western flank is all yours. I'm moving my men north and northeast.
Copy. We're just holding around my position. We can cover your north if they do pop out in that field.
Copy. We got the north covered. 3-2 out.
3-6 to Street 1 over.
Send it over.
My guys are already out there, over.
Okay.
Copy over.
So, my guys are currently west of the MSR, and we're gonna have them shift north. They're gonna have great overwatch in 3-4 over.
Why didn't you notify anybody that you were sending your team out there?
Say again your last over.
V1, say again.
Nah.
This is Street 1, my guys were already up on that BTR. I had them shift north where they're at. They have great cover from 3-4 at this time. The rest of 3-1 is going to maneuver up north on the
There's
ASR. and
one fire team
relink
up
on
there in the
fucking
forest, all
southernmost
by
OPFOR marker,
themselves.
over.
Copy over.
Like, if I wanted to be a dick, I'd spawn a squad back here and just go rape this fucking fire team.
Havoc 3, it's 3-3 over. 3 is 3-7, send traffic over.
Are they still not going to send
3-7,
anybody
3-3,
across
do you want
with
us to
them?
cross here or keep moving with 3-1 to the north over? Yeah, keep moving up to the north. There's much better tree cover to cross there instead of using that open field over. 3-3 copies all, we're Oscar Mike.
3-3 is 3-4.
7 for 3-3 over.
If you stick to the right of that ASR, cut up right between me and 3-2, we got this locked down.
Solid copy 3-4, Tango Mike.
3-4 out.
And you're gonna set up down here on the road. You guys better fucking pull down here and get by the rest of your squad. Hey, and Cam with the 13-month resub. Thank you very much for that, brother. I appreciate it as always. Doing pretty well tonight. How's about yourself?
Clear. We're gonna proceed to the second one on north. Over.
Roger.
3-3 is straight one.
Send it over.
3-1 is gonna push up to the next for marker to the north. I'm gonna hold at the intersection for you to catch up. Over.
We're running your ass. 3-1. Keep moving up.
3-1 copies out.
3-4, this is 3-2.
Go for 3-4.
If you can take all positions so we can push north.
Hey, and
east
Yogi's
across
gifting
this
out
little gap
5
in the tree
subs
line
to the
to
community.
get online with 3-1 over.
3-4 copies. 3-2. We're heading north at this time. If you want to start breaking
Those
it
of
down.
you guys that just got subs, congratulations. Don't forget, as a subscriber on Twitch, you guys get early access to videos, provided you get into Discord and link your Twitch and your Discord accounts. You guys get early access to vids. Like the video from this stream, it will be up tomorrow.
I agree. Straight one and a rocket over.
Send it 3-1.
Work hasn't been affected, so that's good. Nice.
Negative.
Yeah, that's
Hold there. Shift back east. Get back
basically
to
at
the
this
eastern
point, if
tree
you're
line
still
to
able
push
to
up to
work,
waypoint 6
like
over.
you're lucky at this point. Like pretty much, like my entire house is out of work, aside from me, obviously.
3-1 copies.
Can't order pizza. She'll give out subs. Hey, I'm okay with that.
Roger, all other elements follow suit at 3-1. Once we get further north, break. 3-2 and 3-4, you can stay on the eastern side of that tree line, pushing north to waypoint 6. 3-1 and 3-3, hold there. The security out to the north until the rear elements push up over.
Ringrose, did you see what Steven just put in my chat?
I'll copy, Havoc 3.
3-2 copies.
Bearing
3-4 copies.
the flying camera.
I have a feeling. Captain may ask if anybody from the mod team is here.
3-1, 3-3.
Ah, shit.
Send it over.
Just dip out like 10 minutes early.
This tree line until you guys are clear of that ASI. Just let me know.
That's the sort of...
Roger that. We're nearly across, so we'll be holding security for you here soon. Over.
Take a mic 3-3.
Yogi wants to be in the top 5 Irishman list for me. Yeah, that's what it is. Trying to buy his way in.
3-2 is 3-4.
Set traffic.
We're across to the next tree line right behind you. We'll hold your south while those guys cross.
This is Romeo. I got 3 more squads marked up in front of us.
At 3-2 and 3-4, you can push past 3-1 while they cover 3-3's crossing. Get set to maneuver on those new contacts.
Not contacts, fucker. You know
3-3
better.
is straight one.
Send it over.
You're good to go crossover.
3-3 copies, break. Havoc 3, this is 3-3 over. Send traffic 3-3 over. Havoc 3, given we have more
Not a break,
contacts
Hardman. That's a
over
hard. That's a
this
fucking
set
out
of
to
tree lines,
3-1.
do you want 3-3 to stay in the set of tree lines, move north to the T intersection, set up blocking position over?
3-1, this is 3-2.
Yeah, stand by, wait over. 3-3 copy, standing by, holding positive.
Got 3-2 trying to step on fucking comms.
Havoc 3-3, 3-7, go ahead and continue your movement east, regroup with the platoon.
3 of the 7 on
3-3
3-1.
copies all, we will Oscar Mike to the east, fully in rear of the platoon.
Standing on 3-1 over.
3, I'm still hearing people step on each other's comms on Platoon net, like 3-2, just trying to step on 3-3 and 3-7 there. Let's get that shit cleaned up. Call it out when it happens.
Copy over.
Roger, 7 out.
Traffic over.
This is 3-2 approaching waypoint 6.
Roger, guys, let's stop. Just wait for your turn to speak. Let's stop stepping on each other's dicks on comms.
I believe there is no IDF in the AO. I mean, there's no reason to think there's
Romeo, be
IDF.
advised,
I
none of
didn't say
those
there
squads
was,
is on
and they
that
haven't
road
had any
anymore. All
land,
3
so
of them are north.
will I make a soundboard of we're calling everyone a fucker? Yeah, I mean, there wouldn't be much variety there.
Is everybody else fucking copy over?
3-4 copies.
3-2 copies.
Alright, bring ourselves in a little bit closer here.
Havoc 3, this is 3-2 interrogative, over.
Last calling station, say again, over.
This is 3-2 interrogative. Should we
Send it.
should we push into the town of Stein or should we go around it, over?
3-2, just go ahead and sweep through it. Obviously, only clear we take contact from. Continue towards waypoint 7. Over.
Here's waypoint 7.
3-2 copies, all moving.
3-1's also coming back out to 3-4, over.
Right there.
Have
We're
a
gonna
great
push up
streak,
into
over.
there.
Send it 3-3, over.
3-6, can you say again regarding walking through the town Stein, over?
Engage where we're taking contact from. That includes buildings, over.
Right to 3-3.
Way more creative than just calling them fucker? Not necessarily. I might throw a
3-4, this is
dumbass
3-2.
in there every now and then.
Go for 3-4.
Or dipshit.
Gonna go around the western side of Stein. Gonna do a little sweep. Might slow down a little break. Requesting you hold our western flank,
A
over.
fucking idiot if they do something really stupid.
Copy that 3-2. I'm moving to the west of your position at that crossroad on the ASR to cover north.
Only heard fucker
3-2
manly
copies, all out.
as opposed to fucker
3-1's holding for a second to get 3-4 space.
early? Oh, mainly. Okay. Yeah, he's not going to be able to see any of them there. I haven't heard them all call this BMP out, so there's that. Or this BTR sitting over here. Or the AGS sitting over here. Want to hear Benny Hill tonight? We'll see. I mean, so far they've been doing a decent job, aside from comms issues, which is 3rd Platoon's biggest thing they need to work on. But in terms of, like, engagements, they haven't been doing too bad of a job. We'll see, though. They still got quite a bit of patrol to go through.
3-2 is in the town of Stein at this time. Check your fire.
Roger, 3-2.
3-2 is 3-4.
It's in traffic.
We're gonna pull up behind you toward Hill 4-1, just to south of town. We got 3-1 coming up on us. We'll continue supporting you.
Good copy, 3-4.
I think they're going to end up actually rolling up right behind this fucking BMP, which could be a problem.
All stations be advised, town of Stein is empty. We're moving towards waypoint 7 at this time.
Alright, Ringrose, you got me on 3-2.
Havoc 3, we got eyes on enemies moving towards us,
I
100
gotcha.
meters from our west.
Alright, it looks like they might end up rolling up kind of back behind that
3
BMP.
copies.
If they do, and the engagement begins before they're there,
3-4
you're going to have
copy.
to hop in that thing and kind of
Yeah,
maneuver
do you
it
have
so
eyes
they
on
don't
them? They're right
just
in
shoot it
front of
right in the
3-1.
ass.
3-1 currently has no eyes, they're behind defilade. Disregard!
Yeah, Ethan.
3-2, just 3-6, over.
It's in traffic.
3-2, I want you to
Looks like they're
fucking
taking
move back
contact
west
from that
and
squad in
fight
the
the
middle of
enemy.
the field, so
Break.
they're moving towards that.
Blue full marker
Yeah,
07.
I'm going to hop in
yours,
that
over.
AGS.
This is 3-2, already on and engaging infantry contact at this time, direct west.
Context mark on blue
Roger,
4
I'll
0744,
take
increase break. 019er, 069er. Over.
This is 3-4. We're set up on that. Look like a squad plus a fire team. Break. 3-2 looks like they're getting hammered by GMG.
Roger, stand def, find out where it's shooting from, stand defilade from it. Romeo's trying to find it.
3-2 is 3-4.
It's in traffic.
Hey, fuck, I gave
Making
those
sure
guys
you're
like
okay,
20
looks like you're
rounds before I even
We
put
are, we're
rounds
gonna
right on
fucking
them.
see if we can go around this tree line and find
Drop
it.
your ass below that defilade immediately. At least they're staying behind defilade now.
3-1, this is 3-3, over.
This is 3-1, send it.
3-1, be advised, 3-3 is going to move behind you. We're going to get north between you and 3-4.
I've seen that.
Not effective where we were, over.
Is This is
Roger.
Roger. Be advised, I got eyes on a fucking stationary AG or fucking cord in the trees, which means that AGS might be stationary in the fucking trees somewhere.
3, we copies.
3 copies.
3-3 at this 3-1 with your last traffic break. We're already moving our cells. 3-4's got that intersection where those contacts came from. Covered break.
Break,
We're
break,
gonna split
break,
it
this is
up.
Romeo. Does anyone have a fucking direction where that thing is firing from?
3-4, it sounds like it's west-northwest of our current position, but we don't have eyes.
This is 3-2.
Go for 3-4.
We're getting hit by the AGS heavily. We might if I fucking go quiet for 30 seconds, we might want to fucking come here and check on me.
I like that.
Copy. Be advised, 3-2. I believe that thing is due west. I can hear the report of it, but I can't see it.
If I'm saying it has eyes on us somehow in this tree line, we're trying to see if we can maneuver.
3-4 is 3-1.
Go for 3-4.
Keep us covered. We're gonna flank around you from the south. We head into the western tree line. We're gonna find a cocksucker over.
Yeah, copy that. I was just about to suggest Sam, we got you covered.
3-1's
All
Oscar
right.
Mike.
Go ahead and hop back into Zeus.
Havoc 3,
We'll,
this is 3-2.
Rearm him.
Send it.
We're getting heavily fucking suppressed by that AGS break. We can no longer maintain the western front. We're fucking going east until we're fucking clear of this fucking AGS over.
Yeah, Roger. Pop smoke in this place. Get yourself
Take
in
the
depth
fuel
lane.
out of him real
Get
quick
out of
so
that
he's not
fucking kill
moving.
zone.
3-2 copies, all out.
Nobody's maneuvering up here. Get to this thing yet. Okay.
Just 3-6 over.
The traffic.
Is it still engaging you over?
That's an 8 my mic is down as well, break. Trying to fucking head back south towards the town this time.
This is Romeo.
These
be
guys
advised,
that are to my
break.
southeast should be able to hear it.
Someone's maneuvering fucking east. You got a BTR
Oh,
about 100
mother-
meters in front of you on the tree line.
I was just about to fucking smoke those
3-2,
guys.
this is 3-3. That'll be you. We'll move north up this MSR to support you.
Is this an AGS?
A BMP should be able to see them.
This is Romeo. It looks like 3-1.
3-1 copies your last traffic.
It's 3-4. Say again, last near 3-1 or near 3-2?
Marker is up. Be advised, there's also a fucking half a platoon of infantry to the south of that. A few hundred meters. I'm still looking for the AGS.
AGS is down. They haven't reported it up yet that the AGS is down. Where are
3-1,
the
this is
rest
3-4.
of the squad for those guys? Oh, is that 3-1 actual I just dropped?
3-4.
It looks like a medic backpack,
3-6
maybe?
is 3-4.
Send it 3-4 over.
I'm heading to 3-1's position. I think they might have just engaged at BTR. Looks like they got hit by a GMG-2. I'm gonna check on them.
Copy, over.
3-4
I
out.
am in the BMP.
3-3 and 3-2. We're shifting this platoon west. The
Nobody
majority
told
of
them about the
contacts are coming
BMP?
from our west
You heard it?
3-3 in that direction. Traffic 3, this is 3-1.
Break,
2IC.
break. This is Romeo. BMP 017074. 017074.
Copy, I was in the BTR as they did. I'm gonna jump in this cord that's down.
Pop smoke.
To the-
Pop smoke our position. We need to consolidate. We got men down
Check
here.
net,
Over.
check
Yeah, Roger.
Check net. 3-1, 2IC. What's the status over there?
Trying to take a fucking AT shot while staring at me.
Currently we
Or
have
while
a
I'm
couple
staring
of
at
guys
you.
down. We're trying to reconsolidate. We got eyes on that BMP break. We're trying to break contact and push off to our south. Over. Roger, 3-4. We need you maneuver a team to take that shot?
I can't
We have
believe
1 times
nobody
going on
heard
time
that
now,
first
actual,
burst
and
that
one of our
I
teams
fired
are
across
down.
there.
Roger, 3-3 and 3-2. I need you to fucking beat feet over to 3-4. We need fucking more support on the southwest side.
This is 3-2, which has got our last man back up. We're moving out this time.
Roger, you 7 out.
Maybe they confused it with the AGS?
3-3 copies, well, ready, us, come on.
This is 3-4. I think both my AT teams are
Yeah,
down.
go ahead and get...
This is 3-4. We have a mass hazard on pause.
3-4, this is 3-3, be advised, we are fucking 100 meters out and closing, we will support, get them dragged back behind cover. Hey, firm, keep us spaced out. Check net.
Oh,
Alright, Havoc 3,
hello.
Change of plans, we're gonna break contact to the east, far east.
You guys could have at least pulled them back behind defilade.
Attack this BMP from the east, now copy.
3-2 copies.
Let's take care of this mass caz and get our guys out of there and push it back east.
Stop trying to look at me.
3-3 copies.
This is 3-4. I have an AT team down in grid ref break 018069.
Roger, 3-4.
Stop it. Said you would shoot to kill? That is correct, Sintram.
This is Romeo. Has anyone confirmed that we got that AGS down?
Negative from 3-3.
Negative from 3-2.
Hey, from 3-1
Guys.
took out the AGS off to the southwest. Break. We're still being engaged off to the northwest, over.
All stations, this is 3-2 holding the town of Steiner this time.
Why are you holding?
Roger, 3-2.
Maneuver on this fucking BMP. What? You have got to be shitting me.
3-4 back up.
Why are they holding?
3-6, 3-4.
Is it just me, or are they medicing out in the open there behind the smoke?
Yeah, absolutely. And apparently
3-6,
3-2 is just
3-4.
holding in the town rather than
3-7.
trying to maneuver on the fucking BMP that is absolutely raping them.
I got two teams up by, I think it's 3-6's marker to our northwest. That was the AT team that was hunting it.
Roger, they're running right into that fucking auto team.
Yeah, I believe they're already down. The auto cannon appears to be to our north.
This is Romeo. You guys have to
He
stop
told
moving
you
to that fucking
where
position where all those guys are down at.
the BMP is
has
at.
it locked down. There's like 8 guys down in that same spot.
Looks like they got out of that field.
Do you have an AT team that's up?
Copy, we do. We're moving back north up the MSR to see if we can get eyes on it.
Kill that fucking BMP, time now.
There are going to be multiple KIAs from this.
You have 20 seconds.
Roger, we're looking for it.
Anyone on net, this is 3-1, 3IC stepping up 130.
I have not moved this thing.
Copy.
This is Romeo. That BMP has not moved 1 inch. It is still in the same spot.
Is that 0748 mark?
Yeah, everyone should be trying to fucking maneuver on this thing.
0750.
3-7, this is 3-1. In case it wasn't known already, we have at least 7 men down on my position, over.
Roger, what is your position?
We are at 018-069er, over.
Yeah, alright, understood. 3-6 is down there too. We cannot get to you until that BMP is destroyed.
Roger that, just did not know if you knew already, over.
3-4, this is 3-2.
It's
You
3-4-2,
can
I see
fucking
stepping up.
disable
3-4
the
's
entire
down.
vehicle with an AT4.
3-4 be. Oh, you say you never mind, disregard.
3-4, what is the status on getting the shot?
No idea, wait one.
Havoc 3, this is 3-2.
Send it.
If we break up to the north, head towards waypoint 7, we can flank
You're
this
still in
BMP,
the
which is gonna
BTR,
put us
correct?
half a click out from the rest of the platoon, over.
Or the Ford, sorry.
With 3-2.
This is 3-3, be advised, we can move to support. I thought we were told we were moving fucking east and breaking contacts, that's what we did.
Well, we can't leave guys behind in the fucking northwest here. We have pretty much a whole squad down in 3-6. We cannot get to them till that BMP is dead.
Roger, tell me where you want me to go.
Go north with 3-2, kill this fucking BMP.
3-3 copies, moving north of the BMP.
It's 3-4, I have 2 times down, I can see on my dagger, grid ref break. 018-069. Friendly, near there. Let's try to get him.
Having 3, this is 3-3 up.
Hey!
Send it.
They got the shot.
We can move up there, but we're gonna have to go the fucking long way around. It's still got that gap locked down over.
BMP is hit and dismounted.
3-3 copies, BMP dismounted, we will fucking hold up.
3-2 copies, moving west, getting eyes on.
Havoc 3, move into the town of Stein and reconsolidate. Take care of medical. I need.
This is Romeo, we still got guys alive over here. We need fucking as much medical over here as we can fucking get.
This is 3-3, if
These
someone can
guys are not
clarify
gonna
what the
fucking
actual
agree with
fucking
me.
order is, that'd be great.
I need at least one squad that's closest to me. So for this western squad, I need you to come over here and provide medical on this position in grid 1-018-069er.
3-3, we'll take that task and we're moving.
Reference casualty markers 0758 to your west.
Like, they were in a perfect fucking position
This is 3-2 on our way.
here to flank that BMP.
3-4, back up. We're
Perfect
heading to
position.
that cluster of casualties.
Alright, if there are 2 other squads going, then 3-3 is gonna stay put.
This BRDM is moving up there on his own. Like, fuck it, I'm going.
3-3, be advised.
This
half
one
my
as
squad's
well?
up there right now. It's the half that got cut off by the BMP. We got multiple guys down. We're not even working on all of them yet.
They say it's 3-2, 50 meters away.
Yeah, 3-3 copies all, I just don't want to put the whole fucking platoon in the same 100 square
Yeah.
meters. 3-3's
Yeah.
hot spot, so.
3-2, go ahead and push west of the casualties. Get security out. We might have a squad coming in from the west.
There is a fucking BRDM south 200 meters.
Anyone in
off position
3-1,
over
yep.
here, break, and a squad west 100 meters of our position.
This is 3-3, be advised, we are moving west down the MSR. We are on to try and interdict those 2 OPFOR marks.
This is Romeo, all markers are current.
Yeah, that was a nice shot.
BRDM is catastrophic.
3-4, we hit that. We're still working on casualties on my position.
3-3 copies.
The squad's like right on top of him.
Havoc 7, this is 3-1, be advised, 3-1 at this time is a 1-man squad, over.
Roger.
Aries, this is 3-7 on 3-1, over.
Bend it.
Can I get inserts for all my KAs that are back at the base, over?
Roger, is the flag not working?
3-2 is troops in contact bearing 320 about 400 meters out. Troops
You forgot about the flag.
Areas, this is 3-6. That's
Currently about fire team squad size element.
Roger, stand by.
3-6 out.
Do you want me to do that, please?
Yeah, if you would, please. There's quite a few of them back there.
3-4 and 3-2, this is Romeo. There's contacts less than 20 meters to your west flank.
Looking towards the west now.
This is 3-3, we are shifting fire left to fucking shift off of 3-2 and 3-4.
Oh yeah, I guess it makes sense to only have the flags on the task force templates. There'd be way too many fucking teleports to work in for training template.
Alright, I'll have 3 station 130, check in.
3-1 has 3 times man at this time, over.
Roger, inserts are coming back soon.
Roger.
Break, BRDM, northeast, look, we're moving left
I
to
don't
right.
know who that is, but you better run.
Wait 1 for distance.
This is 6 on 3-1.
200
Wait till
meters.
the end of the current firefight to get these fucking reinserts back in. Do not let them reinsert in the middle of a firefight.
Aries copies. Ringrose, you hear that?
I heard him. Yeah, I heard him.
Roger.
Havoc 3 is forward.
Reference tracers.
Copy that, 3-2.
This is Romeo. There's another BRDM shooting from across the field to the north. 3-2 and 3-4's position.
Yeah, find him.
We're working on engaging him. We're trying to see him looking at
There we go.
BRDM catastrophic.
Roger.
Say, send again traffic for 3-2.
All Havoc 3 stations, are there any more contacts in the area?
Dismounts at the BRDM, northeast. Correction, northwest.
You guys are
Alright,
not
Havoc
gonna
3-3,
cooperate.
go ahead and start pulling back east to the town of Stein. We're gonna reconsolidate the entire platoon there and fucking regroup.
3-3 copies, we'll be Oscar Mike.
3-4, this is 3-2.
Alright, you're not seeing anything, correct?
Correct. I'm about to start bringing these guys back in.
3-4, this is
the
3-2.
firefight's finished.
Go for 3-4.
We can hold down this fucking
Alright,
flank
Roger, I'm
while
gonna
you
clean
move
up a
back
little
into
bit.
Stein. We're directly east of you, over.
3-1's pushing on the south side
Copy.
of the Stephlade,
We'll
moving to
pick it
Stein,
up and
over.
start moving east.
Aries is 3-7 on 3-1, over.
Aries, send it.
Oh, we're gonna do POSX when we push back east into the town of Stein, over.
Solid copy.
Thank you, Mike, 3-7 out.
Roger, I'll wait to bring them all in till the end.
3-2 is 3-4.
I'll just quickly go back to base and let them
Send
know what's
traffic.
happening.
Yep.
We're gonna begin moving east. I got one guy still down. We're working on him. The rest of the squad's gonna start moving east.
Good copy.
What are these idiots doing? Hey, Perrin, that's actually a smart idea. Ringrose, since we got somebody back there at base, just turn the flag in between the boxes into a TP, and we'll put a TP flag in the town.
Roger. We're gonna get everyone reinserted once we get to the town of Stein. Over.
Copy. We're on our way there. Time now.
Havoc 3, this is 3-1. Be advised, we are approaching Stein. Where do you want us to meet up? Over.
Just meet up in the center of town. We're gonna.
I'll take care of the flag and base, or in the town.
3-1 out.
Three copies. Pause X in Stein.
Alright, teleport is going to be called Bravo.
This is 3-2, moving back to Stein.
Copy, all of them.
Should see a blue flag at the T intersection on the MSR.
Alright, I'm going to go off comms, one mic, take a piss. I'll be right back, guys.
Copy.
Sound off when you're all here.
3-2 copies, all moving.
3-1's here, except for the fill-ins. Over.
Havoc 3, be advised. 3-3's all present.
Roger.
Three-two is all here.
Make sure your safeties are on.
This is 6. Instead of doing the fucking POSX there, Aries, go ahead and teleport everyone on the server to my position.
Alright, guys, we are back, sorry.
I found white one.
What was the gig?
He wants everyone teleported.
Oh, Jesus.
Boy.
Oh, boy.
Shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up. Spread it out, shut up. Captain's over there. Look at him. Man, we're not even halfway through this training. I already got a full page of stuff to go over. So tell me why these guys are dead. Anyone, come on, tell me why they're dead.
We're too slow getting to that armor.
Nope. Tell me why they're dead.
They walked in the kill box.
Yep, where was the BMP from here? Across the field. It was right fucking there. Alright, follow me.
Captain does not sound happy.
That would be me.
Tell me why these guys are dead. In the kill box. The kill box. Wrong side of death leg. BMP was, where's that? BMP was right over there.
So.
Oh, okay, what would be wrong answer?
That's 6, 7, 8 dead guys.
At least
Guys, can you not hear the autocannon firing? Or are you just so focused on trying to save your buddies that you're just adding to the pile, which is the #1 thing you learned in CLS, is don't add to the pile of corpses. Which is it? Or is it both? Combination? All the above? We didn't pop smoke, we weren't paying attention to where the shots were coming from, we tried to add to the corpse pile.
Captain, may I?
Yep.
We were behind smoke, and the armor was engaging us with high explosive rounds through the smoke.
Yep.
And
What's the difference between smoke and defilade?
smoke is concealment, defilade is cover. But if we can't rely on smoke to move safely behind the smoke, then that's different than what we've been trained on, Captain. Sir.
I mean, it blocks line of sight, but it doesn't stop the enemy from still shooting through the smoke. So what's the difference between right here, taking a shot on that BMP, and 20 meters back up there taking a shot on the BMP?
Difference between life and death.
It's the difference between cover and concealment. Smoke gives you concealment. HE rounds obviously can still penetrate through concealment. They would have a hell of a hard time penetrating through the ground. Alright, so that's like, I don't know, how many different fuck-ups in one?
Hey, it's kind of quiet.
And it took forever. Let's see, how far out was that? I don't actually have a rangefinder. How far out is that from here? That little patch of dirt across there?
461 meters.
450.
Alright, that's going to be rough. Can you hit that with an AT4?
Yeah. If you're good at it, I suppose.
If you're lucky, sir.
That is beyond the effective range of the AT4.
Yeah, is it? In an emergency situation, when you got almost a whole squad down, no point not trying. You might hit something important. You might not. You might draw fire to your position and off of someone else's position, which will be fine if you're in a good spot and you can duck back behind cover. So how many different things did we do wrong to have this bad, nasty situation? And that BMP did not move. As far as I could tell, it was out of fuel. It did not move the entire time it was shooting at us.
Captain, if I may, I can probably add a little bit more light on this.
Alright.
You are correct. The BMP did not move. It had fuel. I just purposely didn't move it. To give you guys an easier time of finding exactly where it was and killing it. Didn't move it an inch the entire time it was up. Now, those of you guys that were on the face of the slope, you got caught in a shit position and got engaged. The bigger problem was the guys that I instantly seen pull AT4s and try to take the shot rather than try to move to cover. I've told you guys time and time again, you try to go head-to-head with me with an AT stick and I'm in a vehicle, I am going to immediately put you down. You get no warnings, you get no opportunities. Your opportunity was the fact that BMP sent out a 5-round burst on 2 guys all by themselves out in the open, and nobody heard it, nobody said anything about it, nobody did a damn thing. And then you guys moved along the face of this slope. And I lit you the fuck up, and you decided to pull AT and try to engage me. Now the bigger concern, even more so than all of that, is the fact that there was a rifle squad sitting back in the town, just sitting there. Never maneuvered on me. I'm aware of who it was. Just sitting back there. They were in a perfect fucking position. You come right up on that side of the tree line, on the other side of the opening. I would have never even seen them coming. Would have had no idea that they would have been there.
If I might talk.
Yep.
We requested to move in that direction, to the exact direction you pointed out, but it would have put us too far away from the platoon. And we asked Havoc 3, and they sent Havoc 3-3 to move up to us to assist us. But by the time 3-3 got anywhere close, the BMP was already destroyed.
All right, let's talk about too far away from the platoon. Like, what does that mean, guys? I hear that a lot. I don't understand what it means because it doesn't mean anything to me.
If I may, sir.
Sure.
Too far away from platoon, sir, means that that squad or element doesn't have any support from the rest of the unit.
What
So
if they are the support for the rest of the unit, though?
Good point, sir.
So, I want you guys to think about it like this. Okay, 3-2 was up there in the town solo. The rest of the platoon was basically down along this kind of southern area. Half your platoon was getting fucking destroyed on the face of this slope. What's it matter how far away 3-2 is? They're not getting support from anybody anyways. Everybody is up here too busy getting their shit pushed in. How are they going to support 3-2 no matter what's going on?
And that's 500 meters away at the most from the 2 farthest points that I can see.
Roger, that's on me.
So
I gave that order.
Okay, well, it's a learning lesson for you guys too. It's a learning lesson for not adding the corpse pile. Like, this wasn't one mistake. This was several mistakes from several different squads. Not, you know, general situational awareness. Where are you? Where are your sister squads? Especially, where is this autocannon that's absolutely fucking annihilating our platoon, and how do we maneuver on it and get it taken care of? That's the #1 thing. And I honestly couldn't tell who ended up even taking the shot. Was that an AT4 shot or was that a Maz shot?
Speed cap.
Okay. Why did it take so long?
We were told to push towards it. We were told to push south away from it. And then we were told to push back north down.
You heard where it was, right? You heard where it was firing from?
Yeah, from.
Like, it's impossible to not hear where that thing was firing from. You got a Blue Force marker on Blue Force. Everyone has a Blue Force device. You've got the audio cues as to exactly where it is. I don't understand what the holdup is on, you know, you can at least peek above defilade, see where it's at, and you might be able to do something sneaky, you know, especially if you got someone watching it. You know its turret is not facing towards you. Pop up, snap off a shot, get down, reposition.
That's what we ended up doing, Captain.
Okay, why did it take so long?
Sir, if I may, so we were at where the ASR meets the MSR to the east of here. We basically all went down, so we pulled south to get into defilade. We had a couple of casualties up here that were, you know, adding to the pile, and then we ended up sneaking back up that way after we got organized. But at the time, the Charlie team was down. Delta was pretty well completely fucked, and when we got them back
So
up,
you guys got hit first?
Negative. We got hit second, but we got hit crossing. We were trying to cross west from the road to get eyes, and it saw us. It actually saw me before I saw it. I think it took me and maybe 2 others out. Charlie tried to push on it. He got hit, and then Delta came back up, and we were collecting casualties at that point. I understand the AT needs to get up there quicker, but we were anywhere we tried to pop up on it, it seemed like it knew right where we were going to be. So we kept maneuvering, getting shot at, and then having to maneuver back up.
All right. So
Captain, one last thing to add.
All right.
You guys have any idea what led to the fact that the casualties on the face of this slope, it just kept adding up and adding up? You ended up with so many KIA on the front of this slope. You want to know what the biggest contributing factor to that was, aside from the 30 mil HE shells hitting you in the face?
People not spreading out top.
Nope. No, you guys use smoke, and starting line is somewhat correct. I never engaged you guys directly through the smoke. That's when the engagement stopped. I started engaging you guys as soon as the smoke dissipated, and as soon as I could start to see personnel through the smoke, then I started re-engaging. The problem was that when that smoke dissipated, you were still here. You were still on the face of the slope. Nobody picked guys up, at least as far as I could see. Some of you might have, but most of you did not pick guys up and drag them over to the backside of this defilade so that I couldn't see you working on them. You decided to stop and work on them on the face of this slope, and just threw smoke. Throwing smoke was right, but you needed to use that moment properly and displace from that position and carry the casualties out with you. Not try and work on them right there. That's what added to the pile. That make sense?
Hey, Perrin.
What's up?
Alright, that's all I had, Captain. Thank you.
All right. So that's like 5 or 6 different lessons. Wrong-sided defilade, improper usage of smoke, meaning you popped it, you used it properly, but then you either didn't re-up it or you didn't move guys back, or both. You know, regardless, some guys are gonna get hit. It's fucking a big force multiplier. This is only one of a bunch of things I'm about to go over. Just this BMP. It's obviously the biggest one. Squad not maneuvering on the thing that's fucking annihilating the task force. I don't know if anyone was in position to take a long-range AT4 shot. No one did that either. So lots of options we have, and none of them we utilized until finally we just beat our head into the wall enough and threw enough corpses at the enemy, the single enemy, that he was just overwhelmed with the horror of what he had done and finally someone was able to pop up and take.
I just
a
had
good
too many
shot at
fucking
him.
targets to engage.
What else did we not do? I don't. We didn't pop smoke on him. What would that have caused?
Him to
Blind the enemy.
have to move.
Yep. Him to have to move or displace or get the fuck out of there. And don't discount a shitty M72 shot going 10 feet over the fucking top of a BMP. Don't say, oh, don't shoot that AT at that BMP because it's ineffective or it's not going to do anything from this range or it's a miss. Because I can guarantee you, if I'm sitting in the fucking driver, commander, gunner seat of a fucking piece of armor and I see AT start flying at me, I'm getting the fuck out of there.
Yep, we start having
It's time to
explosions.
go. Like, hey, great, we shot a bunch of shit at the enemy, but now we're getting
Yeah,
shot
we start
at
having
with stuff
explosions
that
go off
hurts.
around us. We're gonna move, unless you're in a tank.
So, and, well, so just lots of things for you guys to consider from this one incident. So let's back it up. Let's go down the list of shit that I've got from the top. When we first, when I had my first markers out at north and south, I think, of waypoint 3, we moved up to where the markers were. First of all, before we move on, does anyone have any questions or anything to add or any comments on the BMP situation and what happened?
Negative, sir.
Negative, sir.
Negative, Captain.
Negative.
Alright. Don't add to the fucking pile, guys.
At page 1, yeah.
Waypoint 3, we had markers, I think, northeast and east-northeast, wherever they were fucking somewhere around here-ish, I don't remember. So where were they when we got to the markers?
On 2 different flanks, sir.
Okay, what does that mean? What does that mean we did?
Walked into a...
Because when we got to the markers, multiple squads called that we didn't see these guys anymore. And what happened is we got ordered to put, and I said exactly where they were, where they had repositioned to. I said they were now to the northeast and southeast of waypoint 3. And we walked.
Page 1 of new notebook. You had to finish last page of old notebook. Nice.
And here or something like that at that point. And we walked. These guys kept moving this way, and then these guys were moving this way. The order was given to push, even though I had just given an update on their position. The order was given to push all that way up. So what's going on? What if you guys have the UAV operator and you have them communicating, why are we pushing straight into the enemy positions?
I'm pretty sure that's not rhetorical.
Like, that didn't make any sense to me as it was happening, and I let it happen. I didn't say anything.
Understand. I have no answer for that question, Captain.
I did, Captain. The intent was to use that, the tree cover, to engage the enemy from if they were spotted moving out in the open. So we pushed up on the north and south side, northeast and southeast sides of that tree cover and engaged.
Alright, well, I said these guys were 100 meters northeast and southeast, and then I think the order that was given was to move like 100 to 200 meters further east. So we put them on either of our flanks.
I think it hurts most when I could
that's something to
audibly
think
hear him
about.
flip to page 2 on our FTX,
Okay.
yeah.
Havoc 3 short halt. Havoc 3 disregard the short halt. What was the response to that from the squad leaders?
Nothing,
On the
sir.
internet.
No responses.
Absolutely no fucking response. No response acknowledging the short halt. No response acknowledging the disregard the short halt.
Captain, if I believe 3-2 did.
Right.
Unless I wasn't transmitting.
You may have, but that's... I specifically noted that I didn't hear a response, which doesn't mean there wasn't a response, but there damn sure wasn't 4 squads that responded.
Stand by just a second here, guys.
AGS, the time to pinpoint where that AGS was. First Sergeant, can you show us where the AGS was?
Stand by one. It was actually, was essentially right where we are here. It was directly across the field from the BMP, so it was right in roughly the area where I'm circling now. Yeah, it was basically
Okay,
right
so
down
yeah,
in here.
From where I've got the UAV, I couldn't see that. I had no eyes on that. I had eyes on like a cord or something up here, I think.
Yes, sir. It was back in there, basically just west of the BMP.
So, what took so long to identify and locate that thing? It's sort of this. It's the same thing, guys. It's echolocation. It's hearing where that shit is and fucking taking cover from it if it's lighting you up. It was hitting you guys while you were where? You guys were here and in here, I think, while it was hitting you.
Yes, sir.
And no one was able to get eyes on it, or someone called it was north something, northwest. So does that mean it was 3-4 was up here and they were calling it northwest?
Negative. 3-4 was down near this area, Hill 4-4. It sounded. I called. I think
don't
the
see
call
what
was.
this area is. What's this area?
Can you see the dot?
No.
Wait one. There, about Hill 4-4.
Okay, so that is northwest. Did you
It
guys?
was, yeah, I
start
called
calling
west northwest. We didn't have eyes. We were looking for it, but it wasn't engaging us, sir.
All right. What about the two? It looked like at least 2 squads of guys up here. Was that 3-3 and 3-2?
Hey, so 3-2 was being engaged. 3-2 was being engaged first, and when we tried to look for it, we got hammered, so we had to pull east around the towns to find better cover before we maneuvered on it again.
All right. Was
it was
maneuvering
kind of 3-3, Captain, but we had a single AGS round land near us, and we immediately fucking displaced, so we were really never in a position to start seriously hunting for it.
All right. Was maneuvering on that AGS when we got lit up by the BMP?
3-1 was maneuvering on it, sir.
3-2 attempted to move north to flank the AGS, but we also got fucking hammered on that direction, Captain.
To answer your question, yes, sir. It was 3-1 that ended up taking out the AGS, which was beautiful, by the way, although I didn't hear it get called up that the AGS was taken out.
Yep, that's next on my list.
But, yes, when 3-1 basically maneuvered up here and took out the AGS, that's when they walked into the line of fire of the BMP unknowingly.
And I guess that's when the shit show started.
Yes, Sergeant Leary, you had a comment?
Yes, thank you, Top. Thank you, Captain. Yes, as we were walking over that AGS that we destroyed, I was about to send the information up, but then I basically heard an explosion and I was dead. So that was the BMP. So that's why the information thing got messed up, because from there on out, chaos ensued.
That's fine then. But still, it's sort of fine, but sort of not. Were both of your team leaders also down at that time? And how long did it take them to step up? And what were they calling out? Were they calling out the BMP's position immediately?
Sir, by the time my 2 SC stepped out, I counted it was roughly 20 plus seconds from where I got downed. And by that time, by my memory, we had already around 4 or 5 people at our position down.
All right.
So we got called that BMP was shooting from the north.
All right. Okay. So the AGS not getting called out is understandable. But it would have been nice to know like where its position was and that it was down. But obviously the BMP became the threat at that point in time. So that was a nasty little fucking trap. Listening to call out. So once the BMP was down, less than 100 meters to our west from right here, so over there, and then about 150, 200 meters south over there, we had a squad push up on us and a BRDM push off on us, which I called out I don't know how many times on the radio as Romeo, exactly where they were, exactly how close they were, and then I backed out of the fucking UAV, and what's the first thing I do is I have to fucking fill in that hole and start shooting. I think I dropped 2 guys out of the squad that pushed up on us. Someone got the BRDM pretty quickly, but the reinforcement of that west flank was extremely lackadaisical. So did you guys not hear the call out that those guys were pushing up on us from the west, or what?
If I may, Captain.
3-3 heard you call out and responded, and we had displaced out to the west. We started engaging that squad. Once we had eyes on 3-2 and 3-4, I believe it was, moved in this tree line, we shifted and lifted our fire, because at that point they were in very danger close contact, so we ceased our engagement to limit any chance of blue on blue.
Alright, before I continue, Are you guys learning stuff from what we're talking about right here, or does it just sound like we're standing up here bitching?
Learning,
Yes,
Captain.
sir.
No, we're learning.
Good,
sir.
It just sounds like I'm standing up here bitching. That's not the intent.
Negative.
The intent is to point out what you did wrong and tell you how to fix it. So if I'm pointing out what you did wrong and I'm not telling you how to fix it, say something.
Roger that, Captain.
Just
Yeah,
if I
him
may
being
too,
the
on
nicer.
bonus to the West Captain.
Yep.
We were trying to get up here. We still had, I think, 2 or 3 guys down, so it was a fire team up here. It probably didn't feel like much, but we were trying to pull the West. It's just we didn't have a lot left.
All right. There was another point in time, and I've got it marked on the map, unless someone... so at 018060, you see my little fucking arrow going across the field there. Why did that squad cross that field right in the middle of the field? What's on both the left and the right side of that squad?
That was my bad.
Decide, Captain.
That was my bad, Captain. That's 3-1 takes the plane here. No answer for you this time, but I will find out soon.
Just little things, guys. It's a lot of little things that add up to fucking bad things. Like one guy getting shot from the BMP, and then the next guy going to try to help him without popping smoke. And then the next 2 guys going to try to help them, like popping smoke but not moving them back. And then the AT team moving up and moving down slope instead of trying to take the fucking shot from behind cover, where even if they got hit, they would be able to be rendered aid. And at that point, that's 6 guys down. And then guys not listening to where the BMP shots are coming from, because obviously if they're coming over from right there, and we're standing right there, that's a fucking problem. And that's the 2 different spots that we showed you. There were lanes to maneuver through while that thing was coming from. The edge of that tree line, there's defilade almost all along the edge of the tree line that you can maneuver. Well, not there, obviously, because that's where we got fucked up at. But there's a perfect bowl right over there. Like, it's stuff like that. Like, situational awareness includes where the enemy is shooting at you from. It includes the route you should be taking to get to or from where the enemy is shooting from. It includes, that route should include your best fucking positions with cover.
The day someone says bitching, yeah.
Cover and
I want to be here
concealment,
that
but
day.
obviously you need to lean heavily
See how
towards
that
cover
goes.
because the enemies can fucking shoot through concealment. All those little things add up to how many KIA was that? 9? That's almost a quarter of your platoon. It's pretty not something anyone wants to see. Next thing is we don't fucking
Oh,
get
Jesus
to
Christ, there's
reinsert
more.
right in the middle of a firefight when a bunch of people go KIA. That's completely counter to what we're trying to practice and the purpose of a training mission. If we're training, then you train how to deal with
Probably be
losing
Yogi, yeah.
9 guys in the middle of a firefight. You don't just get to come back in. You wait till the end of firefight to get your reinserts back.
Captain, that's entirely on me.
Well, I mean, I heard someone call for getting the reinserts back immediately.
I'd called it up, Captain. I got a message from one of the squad leads that was back there requesting it, so I'd sent it up. I guess I didn't intend for it to happen immediately, but that's just how it came out. So.
What, be Yogi?
Right,
You're gonna fuck things up. That's what.
Is that something we need to make an SOP on, a command announcement about? Like, because this doesn't happen very often.
Negative,
That's why we're going over it in such detail.
No, sir. I'll make sure Ares operators are well aware.
Alright, well, I mean, it doesn't matter if the Ares operators are aware. If we got our teleport flags and you guys die and just immediately run to the teleport flag and teleport back. Like, everyone needs to be aware of that. Like, if the intent is to do practice, and part of the practice or training includes almost a whole squad of guys dying, you need to wait till like, the end of that firefight.
Your shit got held by auto mod.
Alright, that was my last note. I got a couple of notes for Havoc 3 HQ, but those can wait until the end of the training.
Captain, I have one quick thing to add, if you don't mind.
Alright.
Real quickly, that area where Captain was talking about, where the elements of 3-1 pushed across that open field there, everybody see where I'm talking about here? Alright. Who was the team that actually pushed across from there? I'm not trying to fucking bust anybody's balls per se, but who was the team leader for the team that pushed across there? Nobody?
This is Bravo. Sergeant Morgan.
Morgan. All right, Morgan. Do you Yep. Do you recognize how precarious of a position your team was put in there, being across that field over there all by yourselves?
Firm. I did not like that position, but I was instructed to push there, and they said that the rest of the platoon was going to fall in behind us.
All right.
So that's why we decided to pull back towards the MSR and run parallel with them.
Yep. I've seen you guys
We were
pull.
closer to the platoon.
I've seen you guys pull back. I mean, I even said at one point, if I wanted to be an asshole, that's when I would have spawned in 2 squads up there in that forest, and that team would have been decimated. Luckily for you guys, I'm not that much of an asshole. But as long as you recognize just how kind of shitty of a situation you were in there, that's all I'm concerned with. That's all I have, Captain.
All right, that's all I got. The rest is yours. I'm off comms on mic.
All right.
Copy. Thank you,
Just a
Captain.
second here.
All right.
I guess I'll allow it, Yogi.
Hello,
sir.
All right, stop talking over each other on fucking platoon net. I can't say anything about squad or team net.
All right, we're going to hop
but
back into Zeus
y'all
here real
fucking
quick.
Talking over each other. Remember, they own the fucking frequency until you out. So give them a fucking second.
Get all these bodies cleaned up.
Everybody has a pet peeve. My pet peeve is fucking standing up and getting shot at when you have no way of taking out an armor piece. That really fucking irks my nerves. Can't fucking kill it. What's the purpose of fucking pointing your rifle at it and fucking being out in the open for it to fucking shoot at you? There's no purpose.
All right. Pretty much everything, so with the TB flag, I guess I can stay there. What the hell is it?
Make sure
Why can't I delete this
that
trench?
You're fucking understanding your surroundings. I don't want to put you in a
Hardman,
precarious situation.
it's broken.
But I can't always see what you're seeing. So this goes for squad leads.
I know he's not in chat. I just
let me know
like yelling
if
at
I'm
Hardman.
putting you in a fucking shit position.
All right. That patrol's good. That
Using a
patrol's
fucking combo
good.
map and whatnot.
All right.
So don't fucking blindly follow fucking orders. Let me know if something is shit that
Give him
we
one
need to
more
readjust.
of these squads.
Lastly,
Let's see here.
get your guys and get them the fuck out of a kill box. My dumbass went down because I
Put 'em
ran into
up
the
in
fucking
here.
kill box yelling at y'all to get the fuck out of the kill box because people was sitting there fucking pointing their weapons at the fucking
Okay, no, we don't want them going off map.
You put your fucking M4s at the armor and you weren't getting your fucking buddies and your brothers out of the fucking kill box. So my
All right.
dumbass went down also.
Oh shit! I gotta put them
That's the
to
biggest
safe.
thing I'm seeing so far. Make sure
Get these
y'all are
guys
fucking
they're close.
risering what's being sent
All
from
right.
a platoon. I don't like to fucking
I am going
assume
to
that you
real
understood
quickly
or
while they
you
finish up this
understand
kind
or
of
you
pause
copied
X or
what
whatever. I'm gonna run
Sergeant
upstairs
McCoy
real
and
quick
myself
and
are
grab some
putting
more
out there.
liquids. So I will be
We know
right
what
back,
fucking
guys.
assumptions mean. That's all I have at this moment, Sergeant McCoy. You have anything for these gentlemen?
Nothing
Ladies?
hasn't been covered, sir. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Does anybody have questions, comments, concerns about this training so far?
Negative, sir.
Negative, sir.
Oh,
Alright.
I had one more thing.
Yes,
I
Cap.
sort of already went over it, but I'm going to specifically go over it now. Guys, the Blue Force markers move. Just because, and that's what happened in that first, or in that one thing that I called out at waypoint 3. Those guys moved. They were in different spots. You guys moved past them and said, I don't see anything here. Like, that doesn't mean those bad guys, those enemies aren't still around. Look at the fucking Blue Force markers and see which direction they were going when that Blue Force marker was put down and how old that Blue Force marker is. If it's 15 minutes past when those markers were put down, who the fuck knows where they're going to be? But they're going to still be up. They don't just fucking go into town and do fucking ritual suicide.
Copy that, Cap.
So they're there. You guys, your awareness level needs to go way up once you get to the spot where the markers are and you don't see them. That's specifically when you can say, "Hey Romeo, can we get an update on those positions?" And then, when I give the update on the positions like I did, try to actually listen to them.
That's it.
Thank you. One last thing, gentlemen, ladies. Watch your spacing, especially when you are going to go hunting for a fucking RP, so you're hunting for anything that's a force multiplier for the enemy. Try not to commit your entire fucking force to hunt that. Maybe keep a Bravo team or Alpha team short halted and let a fucking fire team go and hunt it. It lowers your visual profile and it'll at least allow some backup that's not being directly engaged. All right, that's all. So one more time, any questions, comments, or concerns?
Yeah, loads. EXO, do you have anything? Since I over here.
Not for the platoon as a whole.
Thank you, sir.
All right, fucking Ares. We still have time. Guess we can continue this combat patrol.
Roger that, LT. First Sergeant's currently off comms.
We got 53 minutes. Does anyone have to go in 53 minutes? Stand up.
I have to go out comms about like one mic. But...
Right, it's only 3 or 4 people.
That's fine.
All right, apologies, guys. We are back.
All right, Ares, are we clear to proceed?
Hey, firm.
All right, let's get them moving.
Now we're getting going right now, Charlie, if you're still there.
Havoc 3, get yourself ready to continue moving on the prescribed patrol route, moving east from this position, 3-2 on point.
Yeah,
4,
Tabor's
3-1,
gonna go.
3-3, let's go. In the column.
Back at it, Alpha. You're on point.
All right.
Dream Ghosts are standing by.
3-3 copy.
3-4 copy.
3-2 copies.
Let the fun begin once again.
There's a couple of trenches we can't remove, but other than that, we're all clear at the moment.
Yeah, I tried removing them. I think Hardman broke it.
And Lee's not back in yet.
Alright, Bravo, you guys
As in 3-2 actual?
Check net.
Yes.
Yeah, sure, I just heard him.
Send it over.
Be advised, 3-3 is down 1 rifleman for the remainder of training.
Oh, never
Copy, over.
50 out.
I spot him now. I'm blind as a bat.
Told you.
Havoc 3 is 3-2.
Send your traffic 3-2 over.
3-2 had a couple of guys off comms, but they're back. We're on the move now.
Copy, over.
3-2 out.
3-1. I got fresh fucking tamales sitting upstairs. I'm stuck down here. Dealing with all
This is
you
3-1.
idiots.
My marker on blue 4 is not accurate to my position. My team's way up ahead of me, over.
Roger, get up.
It's just gonna make me hungry now, thinking about it.
Yes. Only used half the left page of his notebook. I only used like 2 lines. I'm gonna eat some Star Wars jelly beans to substitute my lack of tamales right now.
Havoc 3 is 3-3 out.
3-3, this is 3-7, send it over.
3-7, be advised, 3-3 is Oscar Mike.
Roger, over.
Okay. We're going to do a short halt.
Three 4 is 3-6 over.
Go for 3-4.
You on the first line, suck on the second? Yeah.
Short halt down, over.
Copy.
3-6 out.
3-3 copy, short halt.
3-2 copy.
Doesn't look like anybody's fucking halting to me.
This is 3-2 crossing waypoint 7 at this time.
Copy, over.
This is 3-2.
Go for 3-4.
Requesting you move at walking speed for a little bit over.
And copy, we'll
3, this is 7 on 3-1.
Tango Mike out.
Send it over.
3, can you explain to me why a short halt was called across the platoon and not a single member of the platoon ever stopped?
3 copies, walking pace, 3 drop into a walk.
A short halt was not called. That's why I called down to 3-4 to call it next time, because they did do a short halt without calling it over. But I am unsure why they okayed
3-4 picking it back up to
an imaginary short halt.
3-3 doing the same.
Am I just losing my mind, or was it 3-1 that said they were fucking short halting, and then he called 3-4?
One last tidbit here, 3. Don't just fucking call Roger with shit over to comms just for the fucking shit of it. Understand what you're rogering or copying. Over.
3 copies.
3-2 copies.
50 copies.
3-4 Roger, no bullshit copies.
Bird sounds so sad right now.
He does, doesn't he?
Three 1-3-3 is 3-4.
3-3.
Just be advised, I got Doc still having trouble running. My Charlie team's kind of sticking with him, even though he's lagging behind. He might be passing through you, but they're doing the best he can. Over.
3-3 copies all over.
All stations be advised, due to heavily wooded areas, 3-2 is moving through this tree line with the guns up. Over.
There you go. Okay, that's a perfect example. Any of you guys watching that have any aspirations to be a squad leader, or you are a squad leader, don't call multiple calling stations at the same time and expect them to fucking respond back to you properly.
All stations be advised, 3-2
Don't call
short
2 other
moving
squads
short
at the same
of
time, because
waypoint
they're going to
8,
step on
open
each other's
area,
dicks on
waypoint 4
comms.
fucking path over.
If you have something that's vital to 2 other squads, then it's vital enough to send across to the entire platoon.
3-4
So just say
copies,
all
moving
elements
50
be
meters
advised,
short.
such and such.
3-3 copies.
Ooh, we might have us a nice little head-on meeting here with this patrol on the north end.
Three 2 and 3-4, go ahead and push up, set up security for that crossing from waypoint 8, break. 3-1, 3-3, you're gonna cross through, bound pass, set up security on the far side for the far crossing. Over.
3 copies all, was standing by for the crossing. Over.
3-2 copies all.
3-3 copies.
3-4 copies.
3-7 out.
Can they not see the big tree line to the north? It's out of their sight range? Talking about that one?
3-2.
3-1 this.
Somebody go.
3-2, this 3-1 over.
It's in traffic.
Let us know when you're set. Over.
Copy, 3-2 is set south of waypoint 8, break. 3-4, this is 3-2.
Go for 3-4.
It's not a...
I can see you moving north of waypoint 8. Disregard. 3-1, you're clear to move in.
3-1, let's go make. 3-3, this 3-1 over.
Set up for 3-3.
Send what you were about to. Over.
I disregard 3-1, it's all been sorted out.
3-1 out.
Okay, next pro tip. When you are conversing with one calling station and you need to immediately converse with a different calling station, you don't say break. You out that traffic, and then call the other station.
Send it over.
Break is a break in comms in your current traffic. Not calling a whole new station. Like, hey, this is me, doesn't go out the window just because you're already talking on the radio to somebody. This little, I guess it's just a footpath, or, yeah. Where does this lead? Let us find out. Oh shit, we got a T intersection. Do we go north or south? We'll go north. And into the road. Alright. Mystery solved. Well, it's Steven, it's not so much that it's, two-way or one-way. Like, even if you're broadcasting, broadcasting is still just passing information. You still need a call and response. You can't be sure that they're going to copy that traffic. Oh, they're going to end up running right into the side of this squad. They're going to see them as they break this tree line, if not before. Might not if they get up into these trees. I don't know. I kind of like conversion.
When you cross, take that northern route.
Also, what Ringrose said.
Taking right now, there's good definitely to sweep up from that direction and then push in to the west over.
3-2 copies. 3-4. This is 3-2.
3-4 copies. Go for 3-4.
3-4. If you want to move now, we'll bring up the rear over.
Copy. We'll move and then head north when we hit the tree line.
They should see him any second now.
3-3. This is 3-1 over.
Send it for 3-3 over.
Come on, guys.
This
I know
little
you're
patch
seeing
of
him.
trees is too small for two squads to grab.
Get back there behind Deflade.
We're gonna grab
Nope,
security.
you're gonna engage him from the fucking
across.
right there. Yep.
This squad 3-1 has contact north. Correction, northwest. 100 meters.
Copy 3-1.
3-1. This is 3-3 over.
Send it for 3-1 over.
3-3 is getting set up to fucking support you in that tree line.
Roger. Marker up on that patrol at 0853 agreed. 010077 over.
Solid copy. Yeah.
Reference bleeding as blue of bright smoke.
Well, he's letting it rip.
3-2 or 3-4 to 3-6. I want you passing south of 3-1 and 3-3.
Oh, that's Ringrose. Did he drop all of them here? Yeah, a couple of them.
3-2 copies. Moving south.
Oh, just tell. Of course he would drop the XL. And he's dead.
Heading west.
Good read back. 3-6 out.
Rio, keep up that volume of fire so these guys can cross.
3-1. 3-3 over.
Send it for 3-1.
I'm not seeing any more contacts over there. You have it.
Send the last traffic for 3-1 over.
3-1. This is 3-3. I'm not seeing any more thermal contacts over there. Are you seeing anything move over?
Nothing at this time. Break. My guys reported a squad not a minute ago, but it looks like they're all down.
Sounds good. 3-3.
Alright, we'll see here real quickly if they learn from the last mistake.
3-2, 3-7, send it.
Be advised, due to the 3 squads north of us, we don't have any good eyes break.
Give him an 80
we cross
alpha.
towards waypoint 9, hooking north towards the Amazon this time.
We're on to 3-2.
Yeah, sweep north and clear out that enemy contact.
This is Romeo. There's a half a platoon worth of enemies south fucking west of whoever's on that southwest flank, about 200 meters. Pushing straight towards us in the middle of that open field.
3-2 copies, all eyes on, engaging.
3-2, yeah, shift over. Get that set up. 3-1, 3-3, start maneuvering on this enemy.
3-3 copies, let's come on.
Three 2s, 3-4.
It's in traffic.
Break. This is Romeo. There's a BTR pushing up behind them. Break. It's a BTR 80 Alpha. It's coming up fast. It's going to be up here in about a minute.
There we go.
Last
That's what I needed.
20
Reference
seconds.
tracers.
It's up on the dirt road now.
3
4 copies. We're proceeding southwest so we can get eyes on.
3-2 copies all.
He is straight south of those enemies that are in the open. A couple hundred meters.
I'm getting deflated from that fucking autocannon.
3-3 copies, we're shifting further north to get out of the fucking flush them.
Roger.
This 3-3 out.
Set for 3-1.
3-1 be by 3-3's plan is to move more or less directly to
All right, I can't see anyone.
On the north flank of those troops.
Roger, we're gonna move north of you then. Over.
Roger, 3-3 out.
3-3 to 3-6 over.
See if anybody pops up there.
3-6, go ahead of.
Romeo, I got a third squad marked down to the south, moving north.
I don't want to circle around. Yeah, we're gonna circle around that way.
Make sure that you're not fucking pitching 3-4 when you start moving south over.
3-3 copies up.
3-6 out. Havoc 3, I need fucking update on the BTR over.
3-4. I got 2 teams pushed out southwest looking for it around those infantry marks.
Copy over.
3-4 also moving 1 MG up. There's enough infantry up there to slow the AT down.
Copy that 3-4, 3-6 out.
3-4, this 3-3 out.
Yeah, I got no angle on anybody here.
Go for 3-4.
3-4 be by 3-3 is cutting south from our current pause. Will be coming up on your right flank.
Copy. Both my teams are spread out south. We'll be able to see it across the south of us.
3-3 copy.
Are you seriously walking into where this thing was just shooting?
437, what's status of autocannon?
I don't like this position.
Still shooting at us, 3-7. Got 1 guy down. We're trying to fucking get the other team on it.
Roger, make it happen.
3-7, believe it pushed back into deflate. We had eyes on it for a second. We're waiting for it to pop back up. It's to ourselves.
We're gonna
Roger that. 3-2,
make use of the range this thing has.
80 Alpha is probably maneuvering south. Gonna get eyes on you on this wrong side of deflate.
Bravo copies. Correction, 3-2 copies.
3-3 is 3-1 over.
So that
3-1 is push past you to that intersection that edge of the field, and I'm gonna lock that down over.
3-3 copy. Be advised, I'm getting reports that the 80 Alpha is moving westbound from its last spot. Our bearing 158.
Roger that 3-3. Do you see any additional contacts at this other end of that field? Over?
That's a negative. We've engaged everything we saw.
Roger, thank you, through now.
This is Romeo. That BTR is moving looks south to north, out to the west. It's about to be at the intersection. It's actually almost about to be right back on top of the marker where it's marked at. It's continuing to move north along up the road.
Be advised, 3-4 comes down to my position.
3-4, AT teams take the shot.
Copy.
It's 3-4, AT team had to displace, trying to get the other one up.
Yeah, sorry, Steve. There we go. The mission command, I didn't update it for this training.
It's catastrophic.
Copy.
Good shot, 3-4.
They're getting there.
Act 3, this is 3-1 over.
Send it.
3-1's got the MSR secured towards the south and the north towards waypoint 10. So we're ready for the rest of the platoon to basically bound past the server.
This is 3-2 engaging contact south-southwest, fucking 200.
Roger,
copy.
3-3 is 3-6 over.
Send it over.
Be advised, I got enemies moving fucking northeast from the DTR.
That's an affirm, 3-3's.
Decent little lane here, I just don't have a shot.
ASR, I'm back here dealing with casualty.
Copy, I'm just letting you know you're gonna get ran up on.
Okay, apparently I dropped him through the trees.
Yes, I'll copy, we're ready to engage it.
6 out.
I've seen someone moving in there. You just stopped to look for me.
This is 3-2.
3-7, send it.
Be advised, reference response
Oh, of
marker
course, I gotta
0901, squad size infantry contact break, then maneuvering towards the east at this time.
That was
over.
a damn good smoke, whoever that was.
Roger.
3-2 out.
3-4 copies you.
I have a feeling that was drum. I don't know who else would have fucking had the thought to chuck that smoke like that.
This is 3-2. Disregard.
All stations 130, I'm getting reports of
Probably an accident, they meant AG. It's a possibility. You are pointing at me.
Copy your last 3-3, we don't see it, no thermal hits.
Come on, you guys know you're being shot at from over here. There you go, just put out some fucking suppressing fire.
This is 3-3, be advised, correction on loss.
Clean up these dead guys behind him.
Negative. Do not delete when somebody is remote controlling.
3-4, this is 3-2.
Go for 3-4.
We're gonna be starting to move fucking west, gonna be moving around you, over.
Copy that, we got your south pretty well covered, it's quieted down. Three two is 3-4. When you move, we'll give you about 100, 200 meters and pull in behind you.
3-2 copies all.
3-4 out.
Yeah, you're not surviving that. Ow! 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 Got me in the dick. Alright, looks like that. Ready, I'm gonna clean up.
Roger.
Three 4, this is 3-2.
Go for 3-4.
Yeah, if
Advised,
you
last match is crossed you.
delete even bodies from the group that someone is remote controlling a member of that group, that'll cause the server to crash out for a minute. Or lag out, whatever.
3-2 copies all. Let us know if you need help.
4 copies out.
Roger, that's the first time I've ever heard of that.
3-4, this is 3-2.
That's why you always hear us primaries telling guys, or asking guys to get out of RC so we can clean up.
Intermittent contacts to your direct south, Hilltop 8-4. No more active thermals there at this time, just be advised.
Yeah, copy that. 3-3. Those are the last guys we were seeing. Over.
Roger, 3-3.
Alright, we sent him the message, let him know the AO is clear.
Three one. This is 3-3.
3-1. Send it.
3-1, be advised. 3-3 is basically exclusively watching off to our southeast, so the southwest is all yours.
Copies.
Roger, 3-3.
Alright, I gave him the message, let him know AO is clear. They should be rallying for debrief here in a second. While they're doing that, I'm going to run upstairs and grab my tamales real quick. Be right back. Alright guys, I will be back yet again.
Havoc 2, this is 3-2.
Way over.
(3-2) This is 3-6. Send your traffic over.
Interrogative, do you want 3-2 back on point? Over.
Bay firm, pass everybody up, get on point. 3-4, follow over.
3-2 copies all.
3-6 out. (3-2) is 3-4. 3-2, this is 3-4.
Send traffic.
We're gonna hold just north of 3-1, let you bound around us.
3-2 copies.
3-4 out.
Alright, apologies. We are back. I was wrong. My food was not ready. Alright, they still want more. We'll give it to them here.
(3-2 is 3-4, we're holding, we'll let you push those.
Squads and I'll add them to mine.
3-2 copies.
3-4 out.
Alright, squads are down.
Just 3-1.
Visual.
Standard
We'll
over.
throw another...
Right, this out for markers 0856 and
we'll
grid
do a PTR.
010071, still active order.
Actually, no, we'll do a BMP. Hell with it.
Disregard.
(3-4), this is 3-2.
Go for 3-4.
3-4, be advised, my last man is crossing you at this time.
Down for 3-3 over.
We're gonna pick it up here after 3-4 just in front of you. Over.
Say again, 3-1.
We're gonna pick it up here just in front of you. Over.
Yeah, Roger, 3-3.
Yeah, Sarah, honestly, snipers are basically useless.
Fucking audible out to our south, being reported as possible BMP over.
Has eyes on a vehicle.
No, you don't. Oh, hello, gentlemen.
Fucking don't let him break. break. Autocannon south. 3-3 and element of 3-1 just took a hit.
I wasn't actually trying to hit them. I was trying to put it over their heads.
Pull back fucking northeast. 400 over.
This is 3-2 flanking it from the north.
Copy 3-2. Start pushing south. See if you can get eyes on it over.
On our way.
This is Romeo. We got guys less than 100 meters to our south on the dirt roads, pushing towards us.
3-1, 3-3. I want you to push fucking east and south. Take care of this fucking contacts over.
Copies are moving.
3-4.
Copies.
3-4. This is 3-2.
Go for 3-4.
Be advised, we're fucking taking infantry contact directly south of us. We might take a little while before we get to that BMP over.
Copy that.
Like how everybody got off the face of that fucking slope.
Teams are moving south to try to hunt, try to push an MG2.
Good copy.
3-3 stream.
BMP location is marked. It's still moving.
Roger. 3-3. This is 3-1 over. 3-1. This is 3-3. Send traffic up. Anything you can see from a position over?
Oh, hello.
Be advised, negative visual.
Oh, they got the shot. Nice.
This is Romeo. Be advised, BMP is dismounted.
Romeo, say again, over.
This is Romeo. I say again, BMP is dismounted.
I think I traded with that. AT4.
Roger 3-4. Did you take the shot?
Hey, firm, we hit it.
Hope it was 3-4 with the Moz.
3-2 is 3-4.
Send traffic.
Be advised, we're reconsolidating on my paws, pushing west to you. We'll help out with your south.
Good copy.
they
Be
not
advised,
spotted these
I
guys
think
to
we
the
took care
north?
of the infantry contacts. We're gonna wait for you before we move further south over.
Copy that, 3-4.
Disregard. We're still engaging.
Come on. You guys can do it.
3-1, this is 3-3. Send over.
Get up there and cover that fucking lane.
My pause, otherwise we are all green. If you want to nestle in on that road you're sitting on now, we will take care of southeast. Copy that, we'll do it. Over.
This is Romeo. Be advised, we got tracers going out to the north.
3-2 is 3-4, be advised, you got guys coming up to your north as well. We're trying to engage them.
Dude, I'm seriously just
Romeo,
trying to
we've got
put
almost a
rounds
platoon out in the
around
open
there.
in the field close to our north.
Like, I can hit shit better when I'm not aiming for it than I can when I'm actually aiming.
3-2. Fuck break
Okay.
contact. Moving north. 3-4.
Now, like,
do the same.
see, I'm trying to hit him.
Over.
I can't.
3-4 copies, we're moving one team split off from me to my west, try to get eyes on it. I got one MG up here that's hurt, we're working on him.
Copy over.
3-4 out.
3-3. 3-1. When you can break contact, start moving north. Over.
Oh, hello. See if I can put this
3-3,
right
be
over the
advised, we're
heads.
starting to see elements down between side element out to our west. We're engaging at this time.
Other. I was genuinely trying to put that over top of them.
3-2 back on comms.
I suck at missing. Alright. There we go. Okay, nope, that still landed like right fucking behind them.
This is 3-2.
Go for 3-4.
Interrogative, what's your ETA over?
Half the squad's already in position on the north side next to the MSR. Second half will be going as soon as we get our guy out.
Good copy.
Well, they at least got him quick when he popped up.
3-3 is 3-1 over. Send it for 3-3 over. We got sporadic infantry contacts to our southwest, but we're slowly collapsing on the rest of the platoon over. Yeah, 3-3 copies, we're doing the same, we're moving north this time over.
Havoc 3, this is 3-2.
3-2, this is 3-6, over.
Be advised, 3-2 ran into another infantry squad further south of us. We're holding position, waiting for 3-4 to fucking catch up over.
3-2, be advised, we're engaged pretty heavily to our north on the north side of this tree line break.
We're gonna be a minute getting down to waypoint 10 if these guys keep trying to push us.
22 copies, holding position.
3-4, this is 3-3.
Of course I would have to immediately fucking reload.
3-3's moving in. We'll move straight to your position on the north flank if 3-1 can move to 3-2 on the south flank. Over.
Copy 3-3. Advise you push west to waypoint 10, then north into that clearing. That's where most of it is, on that little finger just to my northwest.
3-3, copy.
Okay. That was weird.
Crossing. Here, Alpha, start getting an MG set up.
Bird just shot me in the side of the head. That's great.
Copy.
Come on. Get moving. Freeze hitbox? No, there was blood coming out of his head. He might have been disconnecting or something. I don't know. That was was weird. Okay, fuckers.
3-3, just 3-6 over.
Send it up.
Send your last traffic for me over.
Had no traffic for you over.
3-2, just 3-6, 2-3-3. Send your last traffic, 3-2 over.
Yeah, when you're in the middle of a fucking gunfight, man, there ain't time for all that bullshit.
3-2, just 3-6 over.
That's in fucking combat mode already.
You had traffic for 3-6 over.
Negative, you were just breaking up for me, but it's fine now.
Copy out.
3-4, this is 3-3 over.
Go for 3-4.
We're probably 1 mic out from being set up on your western flank.
Copy that 3-3. Our west and north is quieted down quite a bit. We're still holding and patching. We'll sit here until you get past.
Do you not realize where the shots are coming from?
Go ahead and pivot south at waypoint 10. You're going to keep pushing south, clearing that out while 3-4 and 3-4 looks to have that northern side locked down.
3-3 copy, south 3 waypoint 10.
3-4, do you still want 3-3 pushing up northwest? Do you have contacts in the north still?
Negative. I think we've dealt with most everything to our west and north.
Roger.
Havoc 3-2.
Somebody seen me.
Send it 3-2.
Currently engaging infantry squad at Red Force marker 0917, over.
Roger, what's the grid?
3-2 up.
3-2, just 3-6 over.
So traffic.
8 grid of the fucking blue 4 over.
Directly southwest of us, reference Rick Ref 002 break, 072 over.
Copy, 360.
This is Romeo, I marked it as a squad, but I only saw 2 guys.
There we go.
3-2, this 3-3.
I like that call for the frag. Hopefully nobody walks up on it. I love that call for that frag.
White 1 in contact.
Was that Stewart or was that Ryder?
7 send it.
3-7 be advised, 3-3 is getting on this second little fucking ASI here and pushing south, so we'll be
I
on.
don't know who that was, but that was awesome.
Roger, go ahead and maneuver with them.
Fuckers.
3-3 copy, 3-3 out.
3-2,
Move.
3-1 over.
Send traffic.
If they follow the
Coming up on your eastern flank right now.
group leader at all.
Eyes on, be advised, danger close contacts 0919, but we might have taken care of them, over.
Roger, we'll keep an eye on our right. Over.
0919er? What? Alright, you guys know we're here now.
Havoc 3, this is 3-3, be advised, we're engaging first contact direct south.
Roger, 3-3.
Put it over there in front of them. Drago.
Copy. Break. 3-1. This is 3-6 over.
Run away.
Just 3-1 send it. You're in a great position to fucking push west and fight through that fucking enemy. Over. 3-3. This is 3-1 over.
Send it over.
What's the approximate size of that element? Over.
Probably mostly down now, about a squad.
Gonna come over the hill.
Roger. Everyone's gonna move closer to get eyes on.
I want to frag it.
Send it over.
We're pushing behind you. If you're facing west, we'll tie in on your southern flank.
This is Romeo.
Kitchen intermission.
You guys
work
got-
orders.
Only one guy left that I can see
they're
on thermals, and he might be down by now.
doing much better in terms of like engagement time on the armor,
3-3. This is 3-1.
and the comms are
Disregard.
a little bit cleaner.
3-2 to 3-7 over.
Send traffic.
I need you to sweep west from your position, clear out this area 3-3 was just taking contact from.
Good copy. 3-2 is already on it. Over.
All right,
7 out.
now they're clear. All right, we'll call it clear from there.
Roger.
Let them finish sweeping through, and then we'll send them the message.
3-3. This is 3-2.
3-2, you calling 3-3 over?
Hey, firm, be advised, all fucking enemy forces south of you are clear. We're moving south towards waypoint 11 at this time. Over.
3-3 copies, we will be holding pause to take back up rear of the platoon.
3-2 out.
It started off a lot rougher than it finished up. Is a good thing. I would much rather have it start rough
This is
than
Romeo, I
end
got
rough.
nothing else on thermals out to the south for at least a click.
Verbal copy.
3-2 copies. No thermals.
All right, they're gonna
3-3
index
copies,
at
no
waypoint 11, I guess.
3-1 is 3-4.
Send it.
We're pulling back around you to get back in line with 3-2.
Roger. We're holding pause right now.
Man, I am fucking hungry.
Over.
God damn.
We're out.
Give me just a second, guys.
3-1, this is 3-3 over.
Send it over.
Be advised, 3-3 is also holding pause, we'll fall in behind you once you've moved out of it.
Roger. Waiting on 3-4 to get in front of us. Over.
Yep, solid copy and all, 3-3 out.
All Havoc 3 stations, go ahead and rally on waypoint 11. We're going to index there. Condition for your weapons. How copy?
3-2 copy.
3-3 copy.
3-4 copy.
3-7 out.
I'll move us over.
mean, you guys are essentially on top of us.
Thank you, Sergeant Rainey.
Do let me know when you're here, though.
Havoc 3, be advised, 3 phase will hit.
Roger. Are you with me?
3-4 is all present as well.
Alright, sorry guys, we are back.
Roger.
Clean this check.
3-2's here.
Roger.
And 3-1 present.
Roger that. Alright.
Oh, you're on there.
So, I mean, seems like we did a little better on the second half of it. Second portion.
Hey, thanks Dominic. I appreciate it, bud.
Company went over a lot of things we need to work on. Squad leads, hope you're taking notes. We're going to be addressing this stuff moving forward, you know, throughout the upcoming squad trainings. We want to get this shit back on track. I know we can do a lot better. We just made a lot of little mistakes today. You know, not just, you know, it's pretty much everybody, myself included. I made some mistakes, lessons learned. I want to work on that myself as well. So, I hope everybody, you know, at least learned something today. I know it was a tough one. We got fucked pretty hard, but, you know, we could have done better, and we are going to do better in the future.
We still got that fucking raid to do too.
Drag this out, but squad leads, you know what to
Heckman,
work
I'm
on.
gonna need you to blow me before we do the raid.
Yes, sir.
Alright, well, and obviously our doors are open. You know, we're here to help you. The company's here to help us. It is a big fucking Team Hua workshop here. Alright, that's all I got.
McCoy, you're
Thank
retarded.
you, Lieutenant.
Yep, thank you.
Alright, gentlemen and ladies.
Heckman, you are doing the raid. If I'm getting fucking roped into it, you're getting roped into it, fucker.
Our powwow. Great job on not exposing yourself too much to that fucking autocannon. Like I said, if you can't fucking kill it, there's no point in peeking and getting his attention. You're just gonna fucking get somebody next to you killed.
Actually, fuck it. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this up here.
Something out there.